afternoon, everyone. This afternoon, I would like to share my views about the videos that I have watched about the moral development of Nelson Mandela and Adolf Hitler. I would like to go directly to the point, and I would like to start on the moral development of Mandela. For me, the factors that affected his moral development is that the community around him and his religion. First of all, the community around him focuses on the community around him were very influential because he grew up in a royal family. He is one of those people that are nobles in their time, because his grandfather was the king, and his father was the and he is the son of his father on his third wife. But even though he is royalty, he is not in line with those people that can inherit the throne. Their family are only and can only their family can only inherit those royal counselors' positions. So as he grew up, his mind and eyes were opened up about what is happening around him, and this is mostly about politics. So that's why he studied law, and then when he graduated, he did not become immediately a revolutionary about the government that time. He studied law and then studied about what is really happening in this community and society. And when he realized about that, he joined a revolutionary group that is going against those practices, those laws that are being applied during their time. So this the society around him, mostly politics, affected his moral development, and because of that, he was open to the people about the corruption, about the flaws in the laws that were being applied during their time. So now I would like to come for the religion. His religion was based on what he had seen from his father. His father was a devotee of the god named Kamata, and his father believes in polygamy. So his father had 4 wives, and he was the son of the third wife. So because of this society and faith that he experienced, this is one of those factors that affected his character. But despite all of that, he became a good leader. He became the president of the South Africa during 1994 to 1995. Now I would like to talk about Adolf Hitler. The factors that I saw that affected the moral development of Adolf Hitler is that the community around him also. Because of that time that was Hitler, he is born in Germany, and he is one of the notorious people during that time. But he is also a good leader because he led some of the armies and some groups during his time. But sad to say is that this is not a good leadership for him, because he was one of the precursor of the Nazis. As we have all known, the Nazis were did the Nazis did very bad things during that time. I have read that in an article in the internet. They killed millions and millions of people. They killed millions and millions of citizens. But why is that Adolf Hitler resulted into this character? It's because of his community. That time, the wars and fightings around their community is very adamant. So that part of him in his society that influenced him to become that kind of person during his time. So in conclusion, I can I can say that the community and religion really helps on the moral development of a person. The community, especially the society around him, because this is the everyday life that he sees. This is the everyday practices that he can see around him. So there is a big chance and a greater percentage for him to adopt that that kind of habits and practices. So at the side of religion, if the people around him of that individual, of a person, is very active in religions, he can also adopt that thing. He can also adopt their beliefs and faith, and can develop him to become a person he wanted to be, or take him away from that bad side that he's going to be. So we should always be mindful of our surroundings and practices, so that we cannot do bad things to others, and we can show our kindness, our love to others, and that will help us to grow more and to become a better person.